Also for one of my best friends who passed away over a year ago. There you go. Commencement. Start of a new chapter. Our story began here in Bremerton High School 154 days ago. Seems like yesterday was July 19th. Man, that day changed my world. And that name, Day Zero, still haunts me. It was a day full of tears and second thoughts. The hard work and sacrifices we made to get to this day was worth it. Waking up at 5 in the morning to the thousands of flutter kicks and push-ups, not to mention our deepest fear. Deepest fear is not the inadequate. Our deepest fear is Mass St. Andrews. Chuck Norris fears Mass St. Andrews. The devil fears Mass St. Andrews. But Mass St. Andrews, he's a nice guy. I mean, he can be. And when he's with Sergeant Borka, forget about it. Not even the Lord can save you. In all seriousness, the cadre are great women and men who pushed us to new limits and made us realize our potential. I'll never forget this place, this time, and the people who make the difference. Today feels different. It's an indescribable feeling. A lot of us didn't think we would make it. I'm sure the families out there can feel it. This right here, this indescribable feeling. Days went slowly and weeks went fast. And these memories will always be with us. Oh really, Gonzalez? You think you're slick, huh? Every time I hear your mouth, it's always blah, 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 blah. You and your friend Tres Leches over there. Now, I didn't know it back then, but those were the good times. I have the utmost respect for the cadre, even if they were correcting us 24/7. We had fun, and in 22 weeks, we became a family. I know some, if not all, will miss this place we once hated. We really hated this place. 6 months ago, we were looked at differently. Kids with no future. But we've all grown. Second platoon changed into the strong men that they are today. They show that they will make their families and this country proud. I look at them and I see men ready for the challenge of leading their lives to a great future. And I know they won't let down because they're second platoon! Second! Exactly. Now, third platoon. Man, the world has to watch out for these 48 strong young ladies. They are tough, motivational, and if you bring a challenge in front of them, they will fight to the end. All those DNC streamers, they should be proud, and I know they are. My sisters, don't let anybody or anything bring you down. The next chapter begins right out that door. Are you ready? Yeah! Good. First platoon. I can't forget about my brothers. Immaturity defined us. It was a struggle. Sergeant Tan, Sergeant Allen, Sergeant Lacombe, Sergeant Moki, Sergeant Grodai, and Sergeant Johnson called us their boys. We are a family. And we hated to do something that would make us feel like we disappointed them or let them down. Because we gave them 6 months of our lives. And in return, they gave us their time, tools, and experience to be successful, not just for now, but for the rest of our lives. And the difference between successors and those who fail is that those that succeed fall down and pick themselves up and learn from their mistakes. Don't ever look back to the mistakes you made. Eventually, you just hit a brick wall of failure. We fell many times, learn from it. 54 to 48 strong. For who? For y'all. Thank you. Let's get it, Wolves. I will miss all of you. Good luck, Wolfpack. As for me, the journey has been long, but short. I've changed so much. I remember my best friend Alonzo telling me before I came here, he said, "Don't get brainwashed." And I didn't. But I changed for the best. There's that one moment in your life that fear or danger or something's looking at you and staring you down. And you have to look at it and say, I'm going to show you who I am, what I'm made of, and how great I am. And that's what I did. Change is made during the 1 in 1,000s of hours, during the classrooms, during PT, during the 5 a.m. runs when everyone else is sleeping. And success will be there. It's not a light switch that turns on and off. It's constant. That's character. I learned that. I was given a second chance, and I don't regret coming here. It was the best choice of my life. My mom. Man, she's the hardest work I've ever known in my life. Mom, can you please stand up? The certificate of completion isn't mine. It's yours. You deserve it. We might have been hundreds of miles away from each other, but you were always there for me. And nothing was going to stop me from getting to this point so I can say, Luis put us in, Mom. Which means I did it. I did it for you, Mom. You're the real MVP. Mom, Dad, Iris, Junior, and the kids, I love you guys. Luis, I did it. The journey is over, but it's the start of a new chapter. It's hard not to think of how essential our support to one another had been when we made the transition to a school that first seemed different. Strangers in a strange land. It's hard not to think of all we learned about teamwork, focus, and respect, and the potential disaster that can happen when you lose sight of those things. It's hard not to think of how we pulled each other through when it seemed like the world was against us and wanted us to fail. It's hard not to think about the beauty of dreaming. But it's also hard not to think that we would go our separate ways in just a few months when it felt like forever. Which is why in the tears that we shed, it's impossible to know where the joy ended and the sadness began. The journey is over. We made it. Give yourselves one. Have a happy holidays. Goodbye, friends. Thank you.